my pocket back. We'll have your team taking off like a rocket ship. The odds against you don't stop the bet, because it's you against the sport books. The bucket list got your back. The bucket list, bucket list. The bucket list, bucket list. The bucket list, bucket list. The bucket list, bucket list.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
want it. We want it. Who want it? We want it. And we in here. It is the bucket list, baby. I'm VO the face. When it's you against the sports book, the bucket list got your back. I'm in here with the people that got my back. So if we just got a bunch of backs around here, you know what I'm saying? We got my guy Jay Reese, the gambler.
Whoa. Yo. Let's go.
Let's go. A little bit of pause, man. I'm sorry I stuttered through the intro, but we're going to keep pushing through that. Silly C, what's up with you with the numbers?
Haha, it's your boy. Let's go.
Yeah, boy. All right, man. It is Wednesday, January 19th, and we have a whole slate of games. Starting off with a battle in Chocolate City. We got Brooklyn Nets traveling to Washington to take on the Wizards. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
They got this game sitting at a pick'em right now. They got Brooklyn minus 112, and they have the Washington Wizards sitting at minus 104. Whew. Brooklyn, it's got a lot of problems going on right now. The boy, Easy Money Snipers down with a knee injury, 4 to 6 weeks. That hurts. James Harden has been heard talking about he wants to get out of town. And Kyrie Irving still doesn't want to get vaccinated. He could play in this game, but I don't know, man. Brooklyn is real shaky. I watched them the other night, man, versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. I was actually on the Cavs. The Cavs barely squeaked by and covered the spread. And Washington just clapped out Philly. I don't know if y'all saw that on MLK Day, but that was a banger. I don't really know where I'm lying right here, man. I guess I'm going to go with Washington.
Yeah, I'll tell you where you're lying. You're lying to your goddamn self if you think that ex-Brooklyn Net, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Bradley Beal are going to be able to do anything against Kyrie Irving and James Harden. Both of them are projected to play tomorrow, and both of them are projected for quite a bit of points, which is like 25.5 and 26.5. I ain't even going to do no props in the ops because I'm just going to let you know in my picks, I think the Nets are the props in this game. Somehow Kyrie and James Harden find a way to get it figured out, and they get it back on track.
The role players on Washington. I'm going to leave it right there.
The role players on Washington, man. Let's talk about the star players on Brooklyn. I'm taking them, giving up the points in this game. Silly C, what you think?
It's kind of a pick 'em for me right now, but with the way Washington played the other day, I'm really leaning more their way. One of the people, I mean, they have Kessler Edwards. I'm very shocked to see kind of how he'll play. He's projected for about 14 more minutes than normal, so he's getting an average bump. And then James Harden and Kyrie Irving, they're going to be their norms, but we'll see what Dinwiddie can do, what he can provide for Washington. And if they can play like they did the other day, I think they could be a threat for them. I'm going to take Washington at home.
Man, I just think about what Kyrie said to those fans the other day in Cleveland. I brought y'all a championship. Y'all still ain't got no respect. Y'all ain't got no respect, even though he brought the whole NBA a championship back to Cleveland, man. So it's all good. I'll be the dog catcher in this game. We gonna move right along. Huh?
LeBron brought that championship. He was just a role play.
I ain't gonna fight you on that one. I ain't gonna fight you on that. But he was on the team, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he did something. He played on that game. But these people who may or may not play in these next game is kind of important because I hear Philadelphia is swatting down trade proposals like a fly as they start to fly in before the February 10th deadline. So there's a lot of distraction, but they're hosting the Orlando Magic. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
They got this sitting at a heavy minus 12 for the Philadelphia 76ers. And a little update on Ben Simmons. I think that boy ready to sit out the whole year. Something's going on with him and management, and they're not on the same page. I don't think you're gonna see Ben Simmons on the whole year, man. Minus 12, Philadelphia. I don't know, man. I know it's the Orlando Magic. Man. Give me Orlando with the points. That's it.
Man, this is a tough one. I'll take the 76ers on the money line. I'm not comfortable with those points, but even though I'm picking them to win, I think I might take Orlando with the points, 76ers on the money line. Silly, see what you think.
Man, that 12 is pretty heavy.
Heavy?
I don't know. And after Kuzma, went all on Embiid last night, I don't really know what to say. I don't know. Did you guys see the highlight? Yeah, he dunked all over him.
Nah, I was too busy watching Russ flush it on
Google it.
Oh
Gobert.
man. Kuzma dunked on Embiid?
Yeah, but with that being said, 12's a little too hefty. I'll take them with the points, but definitely money line Philadelphia.
All right, man. Yeah, so maybe it sounds like we all on the same page. Maybe Orlando with the points, man. That might be the place to lean. But maybe we can all come to some type of disagreement in this next game. Charlotte Hornets visiting Boston Celtics. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
I got this number sitting at minus 4.5. I was actually able to partake in the league pass on Martin Luther King Day, man. It was actually quite nice, just able to watch whatever game I wanted to. I started at the top of the day with this game, and I was on the Boston Celtics versus the Pelicans, and the Pelicans was running these boys off the court in the first half. Boston ended up getting it together. But the thing about Boston, they're a real small team, man. And if their threes aren't falling, they're not winning this game. And Charlotte, they get real hot from three. I'm actually taking Charlotte plus 164 on the money line. I don't even need those points.
Man,
Onion.
I wish I could be as confident as you, but I'm actually not as confident as you because although they have their problem with their roster and the way their roster is built, they might be a smaller lineup, but they are playing well. They play well together. They're gelling. They're kind of healthy, even with all those guards and forwards, man. I think they throw them at you in bunches. And the thing about punches, you really can't take them in bunches. I'm going to take the Celtics minus 4.5 in this game. Silly C, what do you think?
Man, I don't know. I can't. Boston has not really been covering spreads in my mind at all. And with that being said, Charlotte, like they have some fighters, LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, Gordon
Terry
Hayward,
Rozier,
Scary Terry. I mean, they're stacked. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and take Charlotte with the points.
Yeah, I mean, thank God these games aren't going on in his mind because, man, I can imagine how dirty that stadium is in that dirty mind, silly C guy. But since it's going on in real life, I'm still going to go with the Celtics. Next game on the schedule, Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Atlanta Hawks. What's going on in the Peach State, Jay Reeves?
They got this game sitting at minus 2 for the Atlanta Hawks, man. I don't know, man. Like Atlanta, real up and down. Minnesota has been playing real good of late. I don't know. Cody, is there any way we can get a live update on the Minnesota versus the New York Knicks game? And I'm going to go ahead and give you my pick, man. I'll probably just roll with Atlanta here. Minnesota coming off a back-to-back, possibly coming up off an L. So I'm going with Atlanta Hawks.
I'm actually going to go with the Minnesota Timberwolves in this one. The Atlanta Hawks have not been covering spreads lately. So, what have you done for me lately thing? I'm going to say they haven't done nothing for me lately. I'm going to take Minnesota with the 2 points. Silly, see what you think.
I currently, with the current game, the Knicks and the Timberwolves, I have it 107-102 Knicks.
Okay.
With that being said, though, what was that spread again?
It's minus 2 for Atlanta.
It's just a bucket.
Yeah, so that's really just a flip that coin. So I don't know. I like Atlanta a little more in this, just because Karl Anthony Towns has been kind of up and down lately. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Atlanta with that.
Oh man, this next game we got some bad boys, and we ain't talking about Mike Lowry and them down in Miami. We got Dame Lillard and his people traveling down to Miami to take on the Heat. I think Jimmy Butler and Bam are both back and active, and the line reflects that. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying about this game?
Well, I think they're actually going to be leaving Dame at the port of Miami because he is not traveling with them. Ship that boy on up out of here. Man, I don't know if you guys have seen recently the boy Ben McLemore and Anthony Simmons, Nazir Little, Yusuf Nurkic. They kind of been putting together some nice little games here, man. I know Miami is that team. I don't like that chunky number. I'm taking Portland. Give me the points, and I'll give you my money.
Yeah, I'm actually going to take the Heat. I think it's a big dog game, and that South Beach flu is a real thing when NBA teams come into town. Sometimes they spend more time and money at Magic City than they do putting in buckets at the arena. Silly C, who you taking in this game?
That's a little chunky for me. We have a lot of injuries, though.
Miami's been doing so well of lately, man, and they're just getting healthier. I'm just saying, just don't sleep.
I guess some good things. I guess Dennis Smith is a game time decision, and so is Norman Powell. No,
Okay.
but
Norman Powell's a beast.
Yeah. But outside that, I don't know if they really have enough. That's kind of a hefty number, but I'm still going to take it with Heat at home -9. Let's go.
All right, man. I kind of knew where you was going to go with that one because I kind of know you and what you about. This next team, we really don't know them on a day-to-day basis. That's the Milwaukee Bucks hosting the red hot Memphis Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it confused. Memphis Grizzlies, they're red hot right now, and they are going into Milwaukee. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
Vegas has this sitting at -6.5 for Milwaukee Bucks. Here's the thing, guys. The Bucks have been eating up all my Bucks. And actually, Memphis has been paying me right off. Man, listen, I don't even know if this is really onions right here. I just think they got it wrong, and I'm going to jump on this before anything changes, man. I'm taking Memphis on the money line plus 215. Let's go.
Yeah, see, Jay Reason, I appreciate the angle you took, even though you admitted fault. We're supposed to make it sound interesting, but simplify it. If one team's been losing you money, one team's been making you money, take the team that has been making you money. As simple as that. Grizzlies, onions, money line, plus 215. I'm in agreement. Silly C, what you think?
Yeah, that plus 215, it looks real nice right now, especially with the Bucks just not playing up to competition. I mean, they really been actually like one of the worst teams in
over the last 10 games. Easy.
Yeah, over the last easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll. Sorry, I'm gonna roll with Memphis. Don't
It sounds like you just rolled off a cliff right there,
Sorry.
but you can't get it confused. Memphis Grizzlies
I got a little
in the building.
confused.
All right, man. Next game on the schedule, man, we got a match of the beasts in the East. And unfortunately, we are talking about Jay Reese's #1 basketball team here. Chicago Bulls hosting the Cleveland Cavaliers and potential rookie of the year, Evan Mobley. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
They got this game kind of sitting at a pick 'em, man. -116 for the Cleveland Cavaliers, -102 for my beloved Chicago Bulls. Here's the thing, guys. I'm pretty sure Zach LaVine is still banged up with a knee injury. And it's just like, it's just too many bigs on Cleveland, man. So I don't know. I went the other way the other day with Memphis against my Bulls. Clapped them. I think I'm going to take Cleveland again here. Yeah, I'm going to do it, man. Bulls, I'm sorry, you're not going to bullshit me on my money. So yeah, Cleveland Cavaliers.
All right, man. I like your
my money.
I like your direct approach. Silly C, you taking the same approach?
Yeah. So all right. First, I'm gonna start off by saying Darius Garland is a beast. That boy is
Yes,
speed.
sir.
Oh,
And Jared Allen, I mean, they're kind of stacked. Evan Mobley, beast mode. In this, I'm easily just gonna go ahead and take Cleveland. Let's go.
yeah, man. In this game, I'm going to take playoff atmosphere with the home crowd. You know what? If Jay Reeves ain't got the faith in his team, I don't either. But give me 1 point, and I'll take the Chicago Bulls. I'm gonna take the Bulls in this one with that single point. Not even points. I just want a point. And we're gonna get that one popping. Next game.
When they get beat up
And
by many points,
huh?
I said when the Bulls get beat by many points, I'll be the first one to be like, I told you so.
Yeah, but when the Bulls win and they play defense in the big town of Chicago with DeMar, possibly the MVP. I don't know why I'm emphasizing every other word, but it makes me feel better about what I'm saying. I said nothing right there, but y'all didn't really care. Let's get it going. Next
Mike
game on the
Tomlin.
schedule. It felt right. It felt right. It felt like all the cake.
Powerful.
Next game on the schedule, we got the Toronto Raptors going to visit the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay.
You know, that got a little more DMX. All right, Jay Reeves, what is it?
Where my dogs at?
Now that we know what the Bronx is saying, what is Vegas saying?
They got this game sitting at -4 for Dallas, man. Dallas is so Jekyll and Hyde, cannot be trusted, man. And neither can Toronto.
I was gonna say the same thing.
But something is telling me to take Toronto with the points, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on the money line, +148 for the Toronto Raptors.
Man, you must be mistaken, Jay Reeves. Silly C, what do you think
Have you
about
seen
that game?
basketball lately?
What are you thinking,
It's real
Silly
quick.
C?
This again is I think this is more of a coin flip than the 4 they're giving here. But with that being said, still, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Dallas, given the 4 points at home because they're at home.
Yeah, Toronto has been on a hamstake streak right now, man. Besides their little hiccup against the Dookie Detroit Pistons, they've been balling, man. They've recorded wins or at least covered the spread against the Heat, who they covered the spread against. They beat the Bucks. They were able to cover the spread against the Suns. They covered the spreads in a win against the Pelicans, and they beat the Jazz lately, as well as beating the Bucks again just not too long ago. Y'all sleep on what Toronto Raptor team we talking about, and the one I'm talking about is gonna win tomorrow. I'm gonna put money line onions on the Toronto Raptors tomorrow in that game. Well, damn. Screw y'all. I just feel like that was anticlimactic. I'm putting my money on the money line. +148 Toronto Raptors tomorrow. We getting it done in the Big D. Next game on the schedule, Oklahoma City versus San Antonio. Nobody really cares about that one. Everybody make your picks.
-6.5 for the San Antonio Spurs.
All right, I'll take the Thunder +6.5. Silly C.
Yeah, I'll take Thunder with the points.
All right. I didn't think my pick all the way through, and once Cody agreed with it, I think it's wrong, so I'm going to take the Spurs -6.5. We're going to the next game on the schedule. The Houston Rockets visiting the Utah Jazz. Will they be singing the blues? Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
Man, they got this at a heavy -13 for the Utah Jazz, man. I don't know. The Jazz been playing some real funky ass saxophone lately, and I don't know if I could trust them.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Oh, that was an alert coming through my phone. Oh, Donovan Mitchell is now in concussion protocol. So just to let you
I'm
know.
taking Houston with the points. I'm jumping on it right now.
Houston with the points? Absolutely. Houston +13. Silly C, what you thinking?
Oh man, easy kind of Houston with the points. There's like 7 minutes left last night in the game, and Utah was up in the
That
fourth
might be
quarter. I was like,
because Donovan got clocked in the head, man. Did he? I don't know what happened, but I got him on my fantasy team, and I got the
man,
alert like an hour ago.
I
You guys
went,
know about the NBA fantasy? Concussion protocol? There's like one. You got to clear 2 tests with an individual. He's out tomorrow. Good chance he is. Is he out tomorrow? I think Houston Rockets get it done plus 13.
I feel like the NBA concussion protocol is a little bit swifter than the NFL. So
yeah, but
he may
next
be out
day,
tomorrow, he may be in the next night. So
all right. Well, he just entered it today on Tuesday. We'll see if he's back for Wednesday. It is going to be a 7:00 tip off, so we'll see how that one plays out. We got 3 more games left on the schedule. Next one is the LA Clippers taking on my Denver Nuggets and the MVP of the league, Nikola Jokic. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
For the Denver Nuggets, man. Ugh. I don't know about y'all chicken nuggets, man. They kind of
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
I don't know, because Denver could go from blowing out who they just bought the LA Lakers. I don't know, man, or just losing to Orlando. So I don't know about the Denver Nuggets at all, man. Actually, I'm going to pull out my onions. Thank you, sir. I'm taking the Clippers plus 235 on the money line.
I just think of that picture of Jokic flipping off Paul George. That's how I feel right now. Just fuck you. What's your take? Silly C, is your take any different than his?
Yeah, my take's way different than his. I think they rebound, and I don't know. I think the Nuggets got a lot going for them, but
You think?
you heard Jokic get upset the other day saying we were taking terrible shots and we couldn't make anything. So with that being said, though, I think we rebound that -7. Denver at home. Let's go.
Yeah, I think we definitely cover the -7. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my onions on it and take it on the money line. Oh wait, we the favorites, Jay Reeves. Why you sleep? We the favorites in this one. So what I'm gonna do is take that line. I'm gonna tease it 5 points the other way. Denver by 12 tomorrow. That's onions. Onions. And it's stinky in here. Let's go into the
Let me
next
see you
game.
post that bet. Let me see you post that bet.
I'll do it. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now, man. I'll do it right now. That's because I got onions. We about to get that one popping, man. While I get that bet going, huh?
French onion?
French onion, you know what I'm saying? But while I get that bet going to save us some time so I can make that bet, let's just put our picks in for this next game. The Detroit Dookie Pistons taking on the Sacramento Kings. We got the Sacramento Kings -5 and a hook at home. Detroit Pistons plus 194 on the money line. Silly C, what do you think about this game?
Sacramento. Let's go with that.
I'm rolling with Sacramento as well. Sacramento -5 in the hook.
Sacramento with a desperate win to try to keep De'Aaron Fox on the same page with them. Next game on the schedule. Let's get this one going. Sabonis taking on the LA Lakers. We got the Pacers taking on Los Angeles. What do you think, Jay Reeves?
I'm going to trust the Lakers in this spot. I could be shooting myself in the foot tomorrow night, but I'm actually going to roll with the Lakers here. And what I'm going to actually do is parlay them with the Sacramento Kings for some nice plus money there. So, yeah, I'm taking the Lakers -4.5. I feel confident about it, too. This is a good spot right here.
I'm actually on the other side of the fence of you, man. Matter of fact, I'm across the street. Matter of fact, where you at? You up in like Thornton, like Broomfield or something? I'm down here in Aurora, bro. I'm across the state from you, bro. I'm gonna take the Indiana Pacers on the money line. That's my 4th money line bet. Watch money line parlay hit tomorrow. I'm gonna take the Pacers on the money line. I also would take the Pacers with the points too, just for my betting fans. But Silly C, what do you think?
I'm going to stay away from the points. I'll take the Pacers on the money line. I think it's going to be a good game. Let's go, Sabonis.
Onions.
All right, man. Something's brewing in the kitchen. Smells like onions. We about to get this one popping. Make sure that if you betting against the sports book, you bet with Bucket List. Remember, when it's you against the sports book, the Bucket List got your back. Y'all know what time it is. Bucket List.